one of the biggest challenges that early stage startups face is proving that value and earning trust in a competitive landscape before they built a reputation. So, how can startups effectively identify and attract early customers, especially when the crucial proof of success is often a decisive factor for many prospects?
That is a tough one, right? It's sometimes quite challenging to figure out how are you going to articulate the true impact of your product or your offer when you don't yet have the proof of outcome. I'd say that driving trials and demos are very common and trying to do that in a way that is as low cost, right, and low lift as possible. Offering to host diagnostic clinics or assessments allow you to showcase the product, even if you don't yet have the proof of what the outcome or the change might be for the customer. And I'd say that for any customers that have chosen to trial or pilot your product, even if you haven't gotten to the point where you have outcomes yet, creating testimonials that speak to why that customer decided to trial or pilot with you can often help you in creating additional momentum to gain more customers for trial. So talking about why they chose you first instead of talking about the outcomes that you don't yet have can be helpful to mitigate the absence of having proof points from those early customers.
I'm particularly interested in delving deeper into the power of the testimonials that you mentioned and the authentic narratives in marketing. In what ways can customer stories really be harnessed as powerful tools to acquire additional customers? When you've been working with your first few customers, perhaps in those free trials, how do you turn those into really powerful customer stories?
I'd say the first thing to keep in mind is that attention spans are shorter and shorter these days, especially in the buying cycle. Customers have a lot of information coming at them. Even when they go to search for particular solutions, they have so much that they have to filter through. So keeping the customer story quite short, concise, dynamic is really important. Video testimonials is one way to do that, whether they are short video clips or even audio clips. Having one or two sentences that really speak to that impact that the customer expects or that they felt early on, even in the trial, is really important. And I'd say also visually appealing graphics are a good way to showcase through pictures, through short words, what it is that your product is about and also the customer experience so far. So again, short video or audio clips, keeping the content dynamic. Remember that customer attention spans are really short and think about as many visually appealing graphics and images that you can use to describe the customer experience.